Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, January 20th, meatloaf day for me, as I am preparing a meatloaf tonight for our supper. But for you, it is free trial day for JATS Trading Room. So please stop in. Today I will be having the Google Hangout open that you can join. And it's also EIA day, not that we need any more bad news of oversupply for crude. Let's look at and I have another announcement to make. So let me get through the risk disclosures. Futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. Past performance is not indicative of future results. And hypothetical performance disclaimer. Hypothetical performance results have many inherent limitations, some of which are described below on my website right here, meaning past or hypothetical performance cannot necessarily achieve profits in the future. What you see on your charts today or yesterday will not reoccur tomorrow. So let's look at, let me go back to the website and go to my partner page, because I am getting off the Kitty member of BloodHound community page, and Jeremy is making me a partner for BloodHound. So I'll be able to get some more benefits from that, which I'm looking forward to. Thank you, Jeremy. Some marketing benefits. They'll participate with some webinars so I can demonstrate my strategies more fully, and also offer a little bit of a discount if new customers want to purchase BloodHound. I can give you a little bit of cash back on that. Final Financial Algorithms also offers a little bit of a discount for anyone wanting to purchase the MP lines indicator through them. Just let me know and I can send them an email letting them know that you will be purchasing their software, and they will give you a little discount also. Let's look at the chart. The E-mini has been consolidating below value. We sold off in Globex, and we have been going sideways, which is a good sign because it's been consolidating. Anytime you get a consolidation and price breaks out of that consolidation, it's generally a sign that price will continue to run in that direction. That doesn't mean it's going to be another vertical movement necessarily. It could go up and down, and that's what I think this will do. I think we will bounce out of here, hit this 127, and then bounce back up to either hit my line in the sand just below or just at 1860, or we could bounce up to get yesterday's point of control at 1870 before coming back down. So we have some trading opportunities today, and I'm just waiting for price to break out of this little channel that it's been in sideways. So no trades until we break out of this little area. And I mean, price comes right to the bottom of it and moves back up. So you're definitely stuck inside this VWOMP area, small 2% band deviation. So when they say that price trades within the standard deviation of VWOMP, this is what they're talking about. So you want to wait for price to move out of VWOMP and then take the trade on the right side of the 8 EMA. And as you see, the market is totally flat, waiting for someone to blink and send it either a false breakout, probably hit this top VWOP band and then down, or just a straight breakout flush. So we'll see how this develops and shakes out for the market. My direction guide strategy, move these out of the way, has been doing fantastic. Weekly, daily, 60-15 has clearly shown the direction. The glowbacks really sold off. And I certainly am enjoying my other, here was yesterday's price action, kept you out of this up thrust. We had a little bit of a, we came in at the open. Where is the open back here? Pre-market, sold into the open just sold down. And then we retraced up to the open and then continued down, trading down. So someone was asking me what's the difference between the, oops, let me get it on the index futures. That's better. What's the difference between the index futures and the filter? Well, as you can see, the index future is just a core filter to let you know to stay in a directional trade. You want to go long or short. I put a momentum filter on there to help clear out some of the noise or the chop. It's a momentum filter that would help not trigger a trade if you were to use this as your trade trigger in BloodHound, not to trigger a short or a long during this choppy period. So that's the difference in the filter. It's just a little bit of a momentum filter added to that to help you get in the trade. But this is a higher time frame, 6/12/98, that I use to give me a directional bias. And I either come down to my 3/3/98 or I set up a 6-tick Unirinco 1/5/98 so I can hit these corners very close and without getting shaken out. So I have a special filter that I use, and I give this to my customers who order a custom template to trade with the direction guide template that will get you long or short and keep you in a trade without getting shaken out on these middle parts and keep you in a trade longer. Now, when you're trading this and you want to add to your position and you're in a position like, say the direction guide was going short like it is now, you're only interested in shorts. So you can put this on just the short signals. So if you're in a trade and you see a little white doji candle that doesn't completely change price and you're not receiving an opposite signal, you can add on the first red candle print after that. So you're in a position, you're trading along. Here is where you add on to your position. Okay, so now you've got 2 contracts in, or 3, or however many you want to add on. So you had 2 here, you can add on another one, 3, and you keep going down until you see a doji, or you just get your, you know, the number of points that you're going after. Most people do not hold a trade in the ES for 2 or 3 points. They get out at 1.5 points or 2 points. So whatever your profit target is, this is how I add on trading with these bars set up like this, so that I can get a little bit more mileage out of a trade. Here's another good example right here. It never changed direction, but it kept you in the trade. And here's, you can have two on your chart at one time, so you can add one on the bottom for longs and one for shorts, so that you can see, or you can just leave it on turns and know yourself which direction you're trading. Or you can just put it in Raven, the shorts, leave a BloodHound on your chart so that you can see the opposite signal when you know you should get out. And that way you get the maximum opportunity per the turn. I call this JATS turns because I'm hitting the turns on these trades. And this works on these smaller Unirinco bars. I like the 6 tick in the E-mini, and I have different settings for different markets. And you can get that 6 ticks several different ways. You can use a 2-4, you can use a 1-5, you can use a 3-3. You know, you can mix these bars up so that you're getting a different look. That's fine. I just prefer the 1-5. The 3-3s on my other chart. Each setting that you change this to will give you a different body style of the candle. But they give you this. You can also use a 1-1 with my Unirinco bar to just do a tick by tick representation of what the price action is. I'll show you what that looks like as soon as that populates. 1-1 is pretty intensive as far as your processing system is concerned. So I should have checked the number of days I had. To go back through 10 or 15 days of a 1-tick chart may take a minute to populate with all this stuff on it. My apologies. There we go. And it gets you in and out much faster. And that's why I don't like this. But if you want to do a system where you're adding on a trade, you might want to use 2 charts like a 1-1 so you can see the little abbreviations and hit the downward reversals, but have the other chart set up that keeps you in the trade longer, like your 6 tick. Are y'all understanding what I'm talking about? So you can bend your price and time, or you can bend your time with creating the bar how you want to see it, right? So without getting shaken out of a trade until price is either going to come back and take your profits, or it signals you to go ahead and get out. So the forward expectation on this is fabulous. I just want to show you this real quick. You want to use a strategy that gives you a positive expectancy. So if you just get a base system with a positive expectancy, and this is just trading up and down without any filtering for direction or when to enter, location, that gives you a better edge. Just up and down, if you can get a positive expectancy, then you've got bingo, because when you combine that with your directional filters, whether that's trading off of a VWOMP band or whatever, when you can get a positive expectancy for just trading up and down, then you know that you've got something, and you can build your trading strategy on that. And that's what I've worked very hard to find, is creating these positive expectancies that I'm going to make money This is a 3-day period just trading up and down. Not bad, huh? So that's what you want. You want to find a system that will get you in the direction of the trade, the direction that you want to trade it. So I use many different things. I use volume profile, I use VWOMP, and I use the higher time frame trend on the weekly, daily, 60. So just knowing that my market is trading long, I can change to that market and then just want long filters. You see what I'm saying? And that gives me a better shot at taking profits and going home with money in my bank account every day. And then when I combine that with the direction guide strategy for that market, which is tied to the regular trading hour session. So here are the direction guide strategy, and then I put my filters on the bottom. This shows me enter the trade, exit the trade, enter the trade, exit the trade. And I can combine this with my locations around a floor pivot, a Fibonacci level, a prior time frame, higher low to get my double tops. And then I create my positive or my divergence. You know, I'm looking at different things. I see that price is this come down to get a double bottom, but my momentum is coming up. If I want to counter trend that back up into the VWAP, I've got my signal and I know that I'm good to go, and I take the trade. So trading is an art. I have been designing these algorithms and systems for a while now, and have had many hours, probably well over 10,000 hours now, of devotion into reading about trading strategies, what works, what doesn't work. You're not going to see anything else really on my chart other than VWAP, momentum, market profile, and the 8 moving average, because that's all I need. And then I can bend my bar on how I want it. If I want to see a big bar, I say that the E-mini likes the 8 EMA. I can I'm sorry, the 8 ticks. Did I say the 8 EMA? I can change the bar to match my risk. Say I want to use a 16 tick stop. You know, you can make the bar size fit your trading risk parameters so that you can really get the most juice out of a trade and just sit in a trade all day long like the big boys do. Know when to get in and hold a trade down if you're not worrying about every single tick. So there's many ways to trade a strategy, but the best thing to do is understand structure. And when you see price flat in a zone, just sit out of the market or take the turns up and down. So if you'd like for me to help you put a strategy together with BloodHound, just let me know. I'll be glad to do it. That's what I'm here for. And you can use my custom filters or the direction guide template that I've already prepared, and then I can work with you with a second custom filter to work inside of the direction guide system to help better enable you to make profits from the markets. So this is Julie. It's Meatloaf Wednesday. I'll be having my trading room open today. Please stop in. Thank you so much.